Alright guys, jumping back into the tournament for Wither Tackle 3 and Gamble. So we are taking on the Kilika Beasts. Luka Goer's taking on the Guado Gories. There is not an Albed Psych in our sight, which I love. But yeah, we're going to be facing off against the Kilika Beasts. I don't really see a lot of issues here. I feel like it's going to be a pretty easy, I don't know, pretty easy going game. Really nothing we really want to equip. I'm feeling bad. I don't remember if we banned Nap Tackle 2 or not. I'm gonna say we did because I don't know. It's not gonna be, you know, that hard of a game. I don't need to resort to my tricks to win this. I don't know. It feels doubtful that we'll be able to copy Tackle Slip so much. And in general, the only reason we're copying Tackle Slip is because it's there. We're not going to actually utilize the technique because at the very beginning of the journey, we had discussed banning a few things, and Tackle Slip was one of the things banned. I think Tackle Slip, Nap Passes, and Invisible Shots were banned. So yeah, I mean that's kind of the list of like don't do that. So yeah, we can kind of push up here. Dotto is the fastest man alive, which is pretty cool. I mean, we're just gonna absolutely do some unnecessary things here. So take the tackle from this skin because who cares? Then we're gonna pass to Waka, and what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be scoring with Waka. And I know you guys are thinking, oh, but like even though Nizarut is such a low level, he still could block the shot. I can guarantee you. He is not blocking this shot. He is. There's no chance he is blocking this. It looks like Waka is throwing it out of the sphere pool. Like he's so in the goal. It's like the game doesn't understand. Like I don't know where this is going because he physically shot that nowhere near the goal. You can't even argue. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's so good. Alright, well let's push right side here. What we're looking for is trying to bait the defender away, and we're just gonna set a Dotto for a goal. You know, we just kind of like flexed on Nizarut. And Auroch Spirit, I mean, I don't want to say we should ban the technique, but it is a strong technique. It is. We are not gonna lose many, if any, games with it, because essentially think about it like this: I have a guaranteed 2 goals every single game. Every single time I face an opponent, they have to score 3 goals to stop me. Because let's say they score 2. I was bragging about how I've guaranteed 2. But then we go into overtime, and I get another Auroch Spirit. And then what happens when Auroch Spirit, you know, costs, what, 600 HP? What happens when I get 1300 HP? Like, I'm not going to be put down at all from any opponents. Like, I don't see a pathway to success for any of my opponents in the future. Even the Albed Sykes. The lack of the Auroch Spear was a huge mistake on my end. In addition to me just not playing very well in that match. But this is... No, it's the end of the line, guys. The end of the road. The Albed Sykes, everyone should beware. I pledge, I will delete this entire... No, I shouldn't say... I was going to say, if I lose another game, I will delete this entire channel. I don't deserve to play Blitzball if I lose with Auroch Spirit. Someone draft up the contract right now. I will delete what's the number now at this point? Like 3,000 videos or something? I will delete all 3,000 videos if I lose against the Albed Sykes again. Dude, I'm just escalating the stakes against this robot that I'm facing at this point, basically. No, I mean Auroch Spirit though. I mean you saw it increases my shoot by like, well, not increase, but like it makes the shoot like 70. I struggle to remember like Waka's base shoot. I think his base shoot is like 24. Then it's plus 10 from Auroch Spirit, and then addition from all of the. I really thought it'd be easier to get away. It's addition from all of the shoot from the Aurochs. Yeah, so I mean, we're not. That's what I'm saying, man. We're not dropping games. We're not losing anything ever again. It's getting. Why are you always the one that encounters? What are you doing? What are you putting in your breakfast cereal that makes you so good at encountering everyone? It's insane. And there it is, 4-0. I thought the whole game was over because we've already scored 4 goals, but this is only the first half. Granted, it is the Beasts, so we can't be too surprised. They'll be better later on, but there was no chance the Beasts were going to go undefeated with the AI controlling them. But yeah, Waka, level 20, more HP, endurance, block, catch, and shoot. I like it. Like it a lot. Feeling very confident about our situation right now. What is Waka? We already looked over this, didn't we? Oh my gosh, Waka's insane. Can you really learn every technique? I didn't know that. I mean, well, almost every technique, right? Technically, he can't learn Jack Shot, but who can? I mean, well, actually, he can. So Waka can learn Jack Shot through like save editing. Like you can just equip it to him. Like the game will let you do it. I did this in testing actually. I should bring this up. I did this in testing. But so like I can give Auroch Spirit to any player and I can give Jack Shot to any player, but there's no animation for them doing the shot, so it doesn't do anything. So it's really quite disappointing actually. Like I think I gave Auroch Spirit to Dotto, and it increased his shoot by 10, but it didn't accumulate like all the shoot of the Aurochs, and it didn't do the animation where he's flying up in the air. Can you imagine if it did though? Like that'd be such a cool hidden little thing to figure out. Be like, hey, apparently there's like built-in animations that are unused for all the Aurochs doing Auroch Spirit. Like that would be, I don't know, genuinely I think that'd be really cool. And that'd just be, I don't know, I've been trying to figure out, like, as I record and stuff, like, a question I ask myself a lot is, like, what do I enjoy most, and, like, what am I recording most? Because generally, like, what I'm recording most is going to be what I enjoy most, obviously, like, because that's what I do, but I really do like recording a lot of, like, the hidden things and stuff. Like, they're really, really fun stuff. Yeah, I also do, recently I've also been recording, like, overdrives and stuff like that, you know? I think it's all fun. It kind of goes into something I had talked about earlier, where I want the channel to, I don't want to use the word like be like a website, but like I want the channel to have a lot of content. So like if you're looking for something related to Final Fantasy, I've got it uploaded kind of thing. So that's like the main, like one of the main things I try to do. It can be challenging though, like figuring out like what to record and stuff and so on and so forth. Yeah, one of the hardest parts for me is, along with recording a lot of Final Fantasy things, I also watch a lot of Final Fantasy things, and sometimes I'll see like something someone's done and like something that's really cool, and it's really cool and it's really creative, but I can't put my own spin on it really, right? Like there's like a fine line. It's almost like it's getting like too into it. It's like fair use, right? Like if someone recorded something and I can put a cool spin on it, like that's cool and everything. If I can't, then generally I can't cover that same subject. I was talking to Jace about this actually, J7 Jace. So he does Final Fantasy tactics builds. So like specific builds and so on and so forth. And it wouldn't make sense for me to do like Final Fantasy Tactics builds. One, that's like not really a focus of my channel, and two, I'm just like, oh, this guy does it, now I'm gonna do it too. But what I thought about like spinning off that idea, like doing Final Fantasy Blitzball builds. So, I mean, it's basically the challenge teams, but we're gonna be doing that in the future. I'll release like saves or a list of like what goes into it, but specific challenges and builds and, you know, specific teams. I don't know, it's really hard to do like a, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong in saying this. It's really challenging to do like a Blitzball build because a lot of the times the strategies that work early on as they develop are like pointless. Like I'm looking at you, Venom. Like it just doesn't do what it needs to do. But at certain levels, like you can make specialized builds and stuff, which would be kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even making sense. Like it's still like a rough idea, so I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna go about it. But I just want to release some cool stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun. So we'll be doing stuff like that. I think. Also, I should mention. This uploads on what, Sunday or something? Today I'm gonna be doing a stream as well. With J7 Jace and Resist-A-Kill. We're gonna be playing through tactics, so that should be kind of fun. It won't be on my channel; it'll be on a different channel. In general, if you guys ever want to be like notified of like what I'm doing, like if I'm doing streams, I generally just post to my Discord. So the link's below. But yeah, I just post like, hey, doing a stream, and then like join if you want. Like I don't, you know. There probably is a way that I could like do like a YouTube post that's like I'm doing a stream, but I don't really. I don't know. The YouTube posts I do are generally for content that doesn't fit well in a video format. So that's the only reason I really post on YouTube outside of like using like the community posts and stuff. All right. Past Tabata. Yeah, I mean, it looks like this game is going to be 8-1. I mean, final score, final everything. All right. I'm hoping the rumbling in the background isn't being caught on mic. Got my dryer going. Alright. Well, anyways, a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. No experience for getting scored on, that's lame. More pass learn for Jasu. Dada level 23, more HP endurance pass. Letty level 24, more HP pass. It's not too bad. So yeah, we 8-1 the Kilika Beasts, and the Guado Gories 4-3 the Goers. Good for the Gories, man. Knocking those goers down a peck or two. Oh, and I didn't even mean to tie, but we did. Wither Tackle 3, Jasu. Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.